In July this year, Tesla produced only 28,000 vehicles from its factory in Shanghai, in China. However, as was reported and as we all expected would happen, numbers have bounced back very, very quickly. In August, Tesla finished its upgrades to its production line for the Model Y and the Model 3. Apparently that was completed on the 7th of August. So now the numbers are in for August and they're very, very, very good. The Chinese Passenger Car Association says that Tesla produced more than 77,000 electric vehicles at its plant in China in August. This is really good news. I believe that next month, these figures are going to significantly improve. And I'm going to explain exactly what my reasoning is, why I believe that will happen in just a second. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Great to see you all. Hope you've had an amazing week. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. Great to have you with us today. So, official numbers are in 77,000 vehicles. It could be slightly more than that, but those are the numbers that the Chinese Passenger Car Association has reported, and they're pretty much always correct because they know what they're talking about. They see the sales figures, they see the registration data, they see the numbers, so that we have those initial numbers now, which is really, really interesting to see. Really interesting to see that Tesla's production lines are finished. Now, the reason, I'm going to get right to it real quick, the reason that I believe Tesla more than likely will deliver about 90,000 or at least produce 90,000 plus vehicles from their Shanghai plant in October of this year, as long as there are no further crazy COVID lockdowns. I've heard that there is a city in China with 16 million people in that city, nearly as many people as what live in the whole country of Australia. 16 million people have gone into complete lockdown. I think the city is called Chengdu from memory. So I've had a little look and it doesn't look like Tesla's major suppliers are located in Chengdu. I could be wrong. Obviously, there's a lot of different suppliers, so who knows there. But I believe it shouldn't affect Tesla too much. So the reason October production figures will jump from 77,000 this month to an all-time record of more than 90,000 in October is because, well, Tesla's production line, at least its production for Model Y, was kind of put on hold until the 7th of August, meaning they missed out on a week of production of Model Y in the month of August. So we're getting 77,000 deliveries in spite of the fact that for 1 week, or maybe slightly longer than that, but 1 week from what I'm hearing and what we heard officially from Tesla themselves, when they said production upgrades would be completed by the 7th of August, production wasn't happening for that week. So we're still seeing 77,000 deliveries from that month alone, even though Tesla wasn't producing any Model Ys for an entire week. Plus, they've now ramped to 23,000 vehicles per week. That's what Tesla is saying. Well, not Tesla, but, that's what everyone's saying in China. 23,000 vehicles per week. If you add Model 3 and Model Y together, it becomes 23,000 per week. That is apparently their current production capacity. But, of course, those numbers rely on supply chain. They rely on batteries. They rely on everything coming together correctly. They rely on lots of different people, lots of different scenarios, all working out correctly. Tesla did say, this, I think it was at the end of the first half reporting this year, that even though that's their production capacity, they probably won't hit production capacity due to various factors. And so essentially that means production lines won't always be running for various reasons, whether or not that's because of issues in the production line, machines breaking down, but more than likely things like not having enough chips, not having enough, potentially certain types of batteries ready, not having enough media screens, whatever the case may be, there are reasons that production will be lower. So if we extrapolate, say 4 weeks times 23,000, then obviously we're looking at what? we're looking at about 46 plus 46. We're looking at about 92,000 vehicles for the month. That's why I'm going with 90,000 deliveries in October. I know I'm being maybe slightly optimistic in some people's view, but going from 77,000 to 90,000, that's only an increase of 13,000. And of course, if we add that 1 week of extra production, then we're almost getting to that point just with that extra week. So that's my prediction. The other thing I'm predicting is that from documents that I have just seen, kind of inside documents from the Canadian government, it looks as though Tesla is very, very likely to build a gigafactory in Canada. I have to say, I'm a little bit surprised. Now, I heard reports of this. I've made a video about this. Honestly, I wasn't convinced it was going to happen for various reasons. Now, well, I think it is. I think it really will happen. Now, obviously, the population in Canada is pretty small. It's not really a huge population density there in Canada to support this kind of factory. The cities are not really that big. I mean, don't get me wrong, Canada's an amazing, beautiful place. Spectacular. To those of you who live there, wow, what a place to live. I mean, sure, it's cold, but an amazing, amazing country. And I know you do have beautiful summers there. I've heard amazing things from people who have been to Canada. I haven't been there personally, but I've heard a lot of stories. Beautiful place. Does that mean it's the right place for a gigafactory? Well, I didn't think it would be. I have to admit, I am surprised. I'm definitely surprised that Tesla does appear to be going ahead with a gigafactory in Canada. From all reports, at least. Anyway, it looks highly, highly likely. So that's the news right now. 77,000 deliveries from Shanghai. That's a good number. That's the second highest delivery number for Tesla from the factory in history. Their previous highest was back a couple of months ago when they hit 78,000. So we're only 1,000 below their previous best figure. And remember, that previously best number, that happened before Tesla went and did these massive upgrades, going from 19,000 per week to 23,000 going from 17,000 deliveries per week to 23,000 deliveries per week. That should, in theory, add an additional 7,000 cars per week. 7,000 cars per week. We're looking at 28,000, around about 28, maybe 30,000 additional deliveries per month. So our production could, in fact, end up hitting a fair bit more than what we saw in that month. However, that was a bit of a miracle month. I think we're going to hit about 90 to 92,000 in October. But what I want to know is, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What production numbers are you predicting personally? But also, even more important to me, is this new lithium iron phosphate battery, the M3P battery. Now, they are going to go into Tesla vehicles, whether or not Tesla denies it. That's really not the point, because Tesla doesn't want to stop people from ordering their vehicles now, which is what would happen. As you can see, got my toe dipped in the water there. I do want to get a Model Y now. If I order one now, it'll come in February. But at the same time, if I order in 2-3 months, I might get the one with the better batteries, which when I say better, they're much better. Energy density is 20% higher using the manganese cathode. And obviously there's some other metals in there that we don't know about potentially as well. But those new lithium iron phosphate batteries look to me to be the future of the battery industry. Now, there's a lot of people saying things like, the answer is this. This is the new graphene battery is the answer. The new XX battery is the answer. The new solid state battery is the answer. I don't agree with that. As you guys know, I strongly disagree with all those. The new is the answer. We never actually needed a new is the answer. We just needed better versions of what we already have. That's where the market is going. The market is not going to some miracle battery, to some new incredible revolution. Yeah, small parts of the market will, but most of the market will not. Most of the market will be LFP, some variants of LFP. And Tesla apparently is also working on their own variant, which I believe could be game-changing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I don't always respond to them because, well, to be honest, there's thousands of comments. per day, and I don't have the time to do that, but I do read a lot of them, and I do appreciate your input, because a lot of you out there are very, very smart, very clued in. You know what you're talking about. You've done your research, and that's why I really enjoy some of the comment section below. But let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it friendly. Let's keep it awesome. And as always, have a great week. Bye-bye.